Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to FKA TWIGS and her new album, Eusexua. Eusexua. Yeah, Eusexua. Eusexua. I feel like I said it like slightly different every time I said that then. But yes, I'm so looking forward to this. I'm actually reacting on release day, which is wild because I never react on release day. But I am. Here I am reacting on release day. Don't know when it will be out. Might be out in a week or two. Who knows? But I'm here recording today because I am just too excited with the songs I have heard, like Eusexua and Perfect Stranger and Drums of Death. I heard the Drums of Death one during the Eusexua music video over on Patreon. If you want to see my reactions to the Eusexua music video and the Perfect Stranger music video, then do become a patron. It really helps out the channel, keeps me going, literally. So yeah, if you can do that, that would be amazing. But also, don't worry if you can't. Just like, comment, subscribe, share the video, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, all those lovely things. All the links to that will be in the description. But anyway, without further ado, let's just get into it. The first song is Eusexua, so we are just gonna jam it out, basically. Okay, let's go. I'm going to put the microphone down while I'm listening because I'm probably going to be, vibing and I don't want to be carrying this bulky thing. But yeah, let's go. Oh, wait, whoops, coming out the wrong orifice. Wait, what? Right, here we go. Start again. Okay. We're in. We're in, baby. Oh, love that heart pumping sound. I actually listened to this earlier today, to be fair. I was actually listening to this through my laptop earlier, and you just do not get that heart pumping feel through like a Mac speaker. I love those like whale-ish sounds. Oh, she sounds so pretty. Gotta get some lights going. Hopefully you can see it. Not really. And if they ask you, say you feel, but there we go. So good.
Told me that I'd take my love too far, but nobody told me.
Ready?
Eusexua.
It's so good. So good. Feels really weird. Oh, a little transition. Okay, before we get into it though, it feels really strange that being the first song and me already knowing the song, because obviously it's not like a reaction. I'm just, if you've never seen one of my videos, you're like, who's this random girl just like dancing to the music? She already knows it. And here I am just dancing away looking really silly. What a weird first introduction if you are new here. But yes, the rest will be reactions apart from Perfect Stranger and Drums of Death, which of course I do have videos of me reacting to those on YouTube. Apart from Drums of Death, because that's just on the music video reaction I did. Right, whew, I'm out of breath already. But yeah, I was like, oh, what should I do? I need to like give it something, but it's all like, not, this one's all like, it's like it's going down like a barber pole. But then I was like, oh, that works. There's also this one. Oh, different ones. Then we've got Meteor. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? This is a new light I got for my birthday, by the way. My mum got it for me. I love it, though. It's so cool. But yes, for the main bulk of the video, we're just going to be having this beautiful pinky, purpley, whatever colour it is. Also, the reason I went with like these colours, the blue with the pink and blue, I don't know why, it's just like the music's so euphoric, and also like you can imagine yourself in a club as well. So I wanted to bring that sort of neon, but also the blue, because it has a very like watery, beautiful, flowy, emotional feeling as well, which makes me think of blue. And if you don't know and you are new here, I do have synesthesia, so I see like colours and images in music, and that's very much so helps me come up with like a vibe for like makeup or clothing and stuff like that. And for some reason I just felt like these colours would go, even though that song in particular, yes, it has a blue sound to it, but it also has a lot of greys and whites and like silvers. It's very like monochrome. Is that the right word? Something like that. But yeah, anyway, love that song. If you want to see my full reaction, go check it out. Now we've got Girls Feel Good, and there's no lyrics on Spotify for it yet, probably because it literally came out today. But we'll see if Genius has got any. Oh, there is lyrics on Genius. That's great. They must have to do that so fast. Actually, I think sometimes they put lyrics up before the album comes out sometimes. So let's do this.
I fear the man who finds himself lost. Delusions of love.
That's cool.
Beautiful boys, I wish you knew how precious you are.
I feel like this is going to rise into something very cool. Guitar. Plucking away there.
And a girl feels good, it makes the world go round. When the night feels young, you know she feels pretty. Allowed to keep the devil down. When a girl feels good, you know. When a girl feels good, you know she's gonna keep you around. When a girl feels good, you know.
Ooh, this is a very 90s sound. Yeah.
My city guy, want you to touch it. My sweet demise, a man that doesn't know his mind, but I'll make it, wanna enjoy it. When a girl feels good, it makes the world go round.
So true. Ready?
Allowed to keep the devil down. When a girl feels good, you know, love you piece to the flower. When a girl feels good, you know.
Yes. I knew I had to stand up for this album. I knew it. All those sounds. That is cool. That is so 90s, like early 2000s. Kind of reminded me of Hailing by FC Kahuna. Don't think about all those things you feel. Just be glad to be here. If you don't know that song, you should check it out, because it's got all those sort of space sounds. It's you know, all those interesting sounds. I loved that. It really like transports you back to a time. And it also puts you in like a almost futuristic world, doesn't it? Like that's what I picture. I picture like very utopian, futuristic sort of world, but with like big city buildings that are very like, wow, you know? I just love that. Like when a girl feels good, you'll know, and like basically make your woman feel good and then you'll have a happy life. Happy wife, happy life, as they say. Very cool. I don't think I need to look too deep into that, but that makes a lot of sense to me. Love it. Okay, next one I do know, Perfect Stranger. Let's go. Actually, I love this one, by the way. Might be my fave of the releases so far.
I don't know the name of the town you're from. I don't know and I don't care. You work or what you're working around. I don't know and I don't care. And that's okay with me to live my life with some mystery.
It so reminds me of Kylie.
And we can make it work, but we don't know, we'll never hurt us. You're a stranger, so you're perfect. You're a stranger, so you're perfect. You're perfect, baby. Beautiful, you're worth it. You're the best, and you deserve it. You're a stranger, so you're perfect. You're a stranger, so you're perfect. Perfect stranger. I don't know your friends or your ex's name. I don't know, and I don't care. Just give me the person you are tonight. Beautiful, you're worth it. You're the best, and you deserve it. You're a stranger, so you're perfect. You're a stranger, so you're perfect. Perfect stranger. Human nature. The answer I've been raptured. You love the danger. You're the perfect stranger.
So good. That beat switch up at the end is so needed as well, because it has such a steady, awesome sort of beat to it, right? Which is so good. Her voices she uses in that song too, just, absolutely so addictive. But then that ba 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 just is so good at the end. You just makes you want to jump around. Oh my God, I'm not going to get through this video. I'm so out of breath. I know, it's crazy. Jumping up and down literally makes you out of breath so quickly. Well, it does for me anyway. Okay, right. Next one is Drums of Death. Let's go. Oh, I so wish I could actually dance when I hear songs like this. You know what I mean? I want to be like... I just can't. I don't know how they do it. It just turns into Mr. Tickle. Oh, it's so good. The way they've just sampled the sounds and like made them so rhythmic. Damn.
Hello, what's your life? Do you wanna be later? Relax and ease your mind. You can call me up.
Woo! So good. All right. 1 sec. Holy crow. Okay. Are the bangers ever going to stop, or is it going to keep banging away? Because I'm exhausted, but I can't help it. When the music starts going, I actually cannot help it. I'm like, get me in there. And I was like, listen, I can't do the dance moves I want to do, but I can shake my hips, so that is what I did. While throwing some arms around, you know? It's all about expressing yourself, isn't it? Doesn't matter what you look like. Oh gosh, I love a good dance. I really do. I've missed it. I've not had a good dance in a while, to be honest. Right, okay. Next one is called Room of Fools. That is interesting.
Stranger in a dark room.
Oh my. Oh, it's banger after banger, innit?
Dancing. I just like
Talk about a stranger again, though.
room of fools.
Bit of growl.
We make something
descending.
together. We're open wounds. The pressure,
Ooh, I love her voice. Again, changed up a little.
and it feels nice.
Oh. Oh.
It feels nice.
Wow.
It feels nice.
We had some lightness and it goes back into this darkness. Fuck.
On the dance floor,
Ah.
let me go.
Yeah.
I just
Go for him.
want more. Make something together. We're open wounds, and it feels nice. It feels nice. It feels
Nice. Very Bjork. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, it's still the same song. I thought it transitioned. Whoa, okay. Oh. Beautiful. But goddamn, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. That is beautiful. Right, give me 5 seconds, guys. I need to get a paper, a kitchen towel. I'm sweating. I literally feel like the place I sweat the most is literally my face, all the time. Don't know why. Why is it always the face? Maybe because I don't know. Because my big hot steamy brain. Right, actually. Oh, I'm taking those off for 5 seconds because I need to let out some steam from these ears and putting my hair behind for a minute. The look is going to be dismantled. It's not my fault she's come out with so many bangers. Oh my gosh, let's have a look at the lyrics of that one. Sorry, I'm having my... do you know what? I don't know why I even bother putting my mic up here because then I end up never even bloody... It's like back and forth like this. Hello, 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 hello. It's really annoying. I should just probably just keep it down and stop messing around. It sounds so nice and crisp when it's up here. Hello, you can hear every fraction of my sexy voice. But you know, can't be done. Just can't be done. And too much of anything will make you sick, so I'm just saving you from the sexiness. All right, let's have a look. Stranger in a dark room, dancing, almost lost you. This room of fools, we make something together. We're open wounds, just bleeding out the pressure. And it feels nice. It feels nice. It feels nice. It feels nice. It's pretty simple, really, isn't it? It's that feeling again that Perfect Stranger has. Perfect Stranger is all about like dancing with a perfect stranger, not knowing anything about them, but like being kind of intimate and dancing and losing yourself with them. This is basically the same thing, but it's like a bit more broad, talking about everyone, like all the strangers, the room of fools, all of us are making something together. We are creating this energy, this beautiful energy that all comes from our wounds. We are just bleeding out the pressure. Like she literally says it how it is. So I don't need to describe it to you too much because you're smart enough to understand. Because it's simple. Like she literally says it so simply. And I love that about it because it is really a dance song. And you want the lyrics to be kind of simple sometimes when it's a dance song and to really feel what she's saying. The simplicity helps everyone understand what she's saying because she really wants what she's saying to be very much understood. It's this whole Eusexua moment of really being liberated and letting yourself go no matter what you do, like whether you've been working all week, whether you've been struggling with a sick family member, whether you've gone for a breakup, anything. She's like, let's just all come together and just release that pressure through euphoria, Eusexua. Let's release it through music and dance. Perfect. But yeah, I don't need to even read through it much more because it's just so obvious, isn't it? It's fantastic. Right, okay, next one is called Sticky. I feel a bit sticky, can't lie. So, hopefully I don't get too sticky. Right, anyway, let's go.
I'm tired of messing up my life with overcomplicated moments and sticky situations. I'm tired of messing up my life with overcomplicated moments and sticky situations. But it hurts so bad to share my skin with you watching. You know, say something nice to me.
Again with that sampling. Oh, yes. I love that beautiful song. Okay, not only was it just, listen, it's beautiful, right? Yeah, beautiful, slower song, bit more vulnerable. No, they're all vulnerable, but this one's like intimate. This song is giving you the reasons why she wanted to make this album, the reason for Eusexua, because she isn't just saying, come on, everybody, we need to let loose and be perfect strangers as this like kind of common thing. She's saying, because I struggle so much with keeping pain inside my body so badly, and I'm shy, and I do this, I know, and it frustrates me and it frustrates you. So she's really telling you why this album exists, you know? This is the reason behind Eusexua, because I want to release myself, I want to heal myself, I want to love myself, and I want to be loved, truly loved. I want to be touched in the deepest, darkest places. And I don't think that means, like, I think it's a double entendre, yes, maybe a bit sexual with intimacy, but really she's talking about her heart and her head. She wants to be touched in her soul. She wants to be reached right into the core. She wants to turn herself inside out so people can really know her. And that's a lyric of one of my songs, actually, from that I like, you know, one of my songs that I wrote years ago that I never actually released properly ever. But yeah, I wrote a song saying, like, I want you to know me, like, really know me. I want to turn myself inside out so you can really see me or really know me. I can't fucking remember my own song. Because I had this sensation of I want to be known to the deepest core of who I am. Because sometimes you don't feel like you're fully known. And a lot of the time that's because you don't know how to release who you are. You don't know how to give who you are. And you're hoping someone will just dive in and find out. But really, it's hard to reach that kind of connection with someone. But that is amazing. And then, like, I also wanted to say, with it being a slower song, it still was so cohesive in its sound. The interesting, like, sound effects and interesting synthy sounds carried on in this song, even though it was a lot more gentle. But obviously that outro, what the hecking hell? That was so good. Just so, you know, gave me a little bit of Sophie, bit of Arca, very, like, crunchy, crumbly, and sticky, I suppose, you know? When she said that, when I read the song was called Sticky, I didn't mention it at the start, but I did think of cellophane and that sticky sort of sound in cellophane and wondered if there'd be like a weirdly like sticky sound in the instrumental, and there really bloody was. What a vulnerable queen. Love her. Right, next one. Let's do it. This one's called Keep It, Hold It. With everything we've heard so far, I wonder what this means. Is this going to be like a keep it, like when you receive love or when you receive euphoria or happiness, keep it and hold on to it, hold on to the present? I don't know. Let's hear it. I can't believe we're already 7 songs in. I haven't actually been recording that long, to be fair.
Sometimes I wanna turn the other way, and at best I live alone in disarray. I read a million people gotta feel this way.
Gotta.
What have I gotta do? Just keep it walking, hold it close. Just keep it and hold it. Just keep it and hold it, yeah.
Ooh.
They speak of me like I'm not.
This is giving a bit of Magdalene.
Say I mess up way more than I do. I often look at windows for escape.
It's got that sort
To
of
be safe.
Baroque sound to it. You know, a bit medieval.
Keep it walking, hold it close. And what have I gotta say? Just keep it moving, hold it close. Keep it softly, hold it close.
Ooh, it's so simplistic but still complex with those sounds.
Like I'm not even trying.
Tricked us. Yes, this makes so much sense. Oh.
Just keep it walking, just keep it moving, hold it close. What have I gotta do?
Ooh.
Keep it softly.
Ah, that is so depthy.
What have I gotta do? Just keep it. What have I gotta do?
Little whistly tone there. Ah, I cannot.
What have I gotta learn?
Are we going to get another bumping moment for the outro? Or... wow, a lot of like sort of Middle Eastern sounds. Oh, okay. But you know what I mean? Like a lot of like Middle Eastern sort of sounds going on in that one. Very beautiful, but also made so much sense with the music to the lyrics, because I want to like really talk about this one. Sometimes I want to turn the other way. Sometimes I feel so empty where I lay. And at best I live alone in disarray. I read a million people gotta feel this way. So, you know, she's just talking about these feelings she has, but then also notices that lots of people have those feelings, which of course they do. It's this kind of lost, depressive feeling, isn't it? She says, what have I got to do? Just keep it walking, hold it close. And what have I got to say? Just keep it moving, hold it close. And what have I got to learn? And what have I got to do? It feels like she's saying, but what have I got to do about that? Nothing, basically. I just got to keep on holding on to it, moving on, and just never talk about it. Just hold it all inside. And like the song before, she was talking about how she knows that she can hold things inside. But in this song, she's saying why? Because the thing is, we all have to. We can't just be emotional wrecks all the time, you know, or like constantly be going on about our sad feelings, putting down, like making other people's day feel rubbish, and you can't, and being so self-absorbed by just going on about how terrible you feel. Obviously, like, it's not so self-absorbed, and I wish we could just go on and on about how we feel, but as a society, we don't do that. We are like, put on a smile, keep moving, get through the day. And especially because you can't be an emotional wreck when you're at your 9 to 5, can you? You've got to put on a face, especially if you're working in customer service. My gosh, even me doing these videos, like if I'm having a bad day and I try and not do the videos right, but sometimes I still have to. If there's a deadline, I have to do them. And that was unfortunately why I had to take time off work for a couple months. It's because I literally couldn't do the videos anymore because I was so burnt out, and I was just putting on a smile through the burnout. The music, yes, would ignite me as I heard it, but like the actual getting ready for it, the technical side of things, the editing, it was killing me. It was literally making me so ill. I just couldn't do it anymore, and you all understood, which was so very kind of you. Thank you. I mean, it's because it is a feeling that we can all understand. We all burn out, and we all can have dips in our mental health and so on, and we do hold it close and we do just keep moving on, but sometimes you can't anymore. And then she does actually go on to say stuff like in the bridge, sometimes I feel like I'm not even trying, sometimes I feel miles away, sometimes I feel like I'm not even trying, that's when my feet start dancing away. Try dry your eyes. You've got to be from something true to feel this strong and wild. It's in your eyes. Don't keep it. Don't hold it. It's like she's saying, but when I'm on that dance floor, I can finally release everything, all that pain that I hold on to in my day in like serious situations. On that dance floor, it just doesn't matter anymore. It's not even maybe even sadness coming out. It's just pure expression that can come out through. It's like a positive outlet, isn't it? And you've got to be I love that. You've got to be from something true if you feel this strong and wild. It's like, you have to be from something so honest, so raw, so natural, to be this strong and wild, to feel this strong and wild. It's like she's connecting to those who are deep, and those who are dancing all around her she can resonate with because she's there with them, dancing with them, knowing the pain that they're going through because they're all in it together. So good. It's just so good. Right, I think I'm going to sit down for a little bit because I'm knackered. You're perfect, baby. Also, do you like these trousers, actually? I haven't really shown them off. They're like baggy trousers. I don't really wear baggy trousers usually. Not that I wear skinny jeans, but I normally just wear leggings, like a, you know, very millennial of me. And this, I do feel a little bit like I'm trying to fit in with like the younger generation in these trousers. But I actually love them. They're so comfy. So comfy. I love them, actually. They do kind of destroy my hips though, like, looks like I don't have any hips for some reason, when actually I'm usually quite the curvilicious babe, but not in these trousers. In these trousers, I'm like a block of cheese. That's alright with me, because I like cheese. Right, should we lower this a bit, actually? I don't want to be looking up at you like you're my father. I don't even know my dad. Well, I do, but not well. Not anymore. Right, anyway, what? Also, if you've never seen my videos, I have ADHD, unmedicated, so yeah, sometimes weird things like that come out. Whew. Next song is called Childlike Things, and we heard the start, 2 seconds of it. I'm intrigued. Let's go. I don't want to be sat down when I hear that. It's fine. I'll dance it. Wait, what the hell? Northwest is in this song. I'm sorry. Didn't read that. Is that Northwest singing there? Doing the bam, bam? Okay, what? That is very random. Right, sorry, let's... No, it's Twigs doing that bit, apparently. Tokyo! Arigatou gozaimasu!
Lost in a world of childlike things and tragedy.
Cute!
Lost in a world of childlike things and fantasy.
That's so fun! Is it right for me to say that's so camp having Northwest on that song? Because that's so camp. Like, what? That's so random and actually really cute, especially because she's talking about childlike things. Right, let's have a little look through that. Okay, right. Also, ready to get my hair the way I had it before, now that I'm not stood up and sweating like a pig. Oh, even though, look, my little baby hairs are starting to curl up and whatever. I need to wash my hair, really. Dun, 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 dun. Don't you think that also sounded like a Japanese sort of sound as well? And how weird that at the end of the last song, was it? I was like, oh, it's giving me like a bit of a Middle Eastern sound. And where is Japan is in the Middle East, right? Is Japan in the Middle East? Before the First World War, Near East was used in English to refer to the Balkans of Ottoman Empire, while Middle East referred to the Caucasus, Persia, Arabian lands, Afghanistan, Indian. Oh yes, in contrast, Far East referred to the countries of East Asia, China, Japan. Far East, sorry, yes, that is what I meant to say. I knew when I was saying Middle East, I was like, there's something wrong about this, because I think Middle Eastern's more like, yes, like Indian and so on like that. Okay, so yes, Far East sound. That is what I mean to say. I'll try and remember that from now on. Sorry, I'm absolutely freaking terrible with geography. Always have been, and hopefully won't always will be. But I am. I'm 30 and I don't know if I can learn to be amazing at geography all of a sudden. But yeah, okay, Far East. But don't you think it had like a sort of Japanese sound with the dun 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 dun? That was really fun. I've got supersonic powers that are polyphonic, like a chocolate teapot, melt them down and burn them up. I've got supersonic powers that are polyphonic, extra tonic. Give a glass of gin just to put it in. Drink it up, feeling dead alive like a 9 to 5. I've got supersonic powers. Ha! Interesting. Maybe she's saying like I got supersonic powers because I can get through like a work week, like feeling dead alive like a 9 to 5. It's like, I don't know. It almost feels like she's saying I got supersonic powers being able to get through this work week. Something like that. I don't know. Where the wild things are, I will be. Lost in a world of childlike things and fantasies. Oh, cute. Where the wild things are. And that's cool because like that's a book, isn't it? Where the wild things go or where the wild things are. I can't remember. And it's a children's book too. But Lost in a World of Childlike Things and Fantasies, it's like she's saying how I get through the work week is being in my childlike fantasies. Maybe. Then we get to Northwest and she says, hello, my name is North Chan from California to Tokyo. Jesus, the King, praise the Lord. Jesus is the one and only true God. You need to know. Interesting. So quite a religious little moment there. Where the wild things are, I will be lost in a world of childlike things and tragedies. Dreams breaking their hearts can cross 7 seas, lost in a world of childlike things and fantasies. Oh, like there's tragedies and dreams breaking hearts and maybe she's also saying she's got like sensitivity of a child as well. How everything's way more tragic to a child. Everything's way more heartbreaking. Even dreams that are heartbreaking. Something like that. Maybe she's just saying she's just being very imaginative and saying that she's just got a huge imagination, lives in this sort of fantasy world. I don't know, I don't. But maybe you guys can let me know a little more. But I love it. It was cool. Northwest on that track is hilarious though. But in a cute way. In a cute way. Right, okay, next one is called Striptease. Uh-oh. Are we about to get saucy? Because if so, I'm so down. Let's go. I'm going to put my glasses on, I think.
I'm borderline, it's getting late. I feel alive. I wanna show you
a little bit of Earth Eater.
And just to show the teaser lies is on me.
Wow.
Ooh. Feels like a striptease happening me.
That's so pretty.
Sick for my tears, release for my fears. I'm stripping my heart till my pain disappears. Feels like a striptease. Watch me flow, lost in my striptease. Eyes wide, breathing by inside. Opening me feels like a striptease. Feels like a striptease. Watch me flow, lost in my striptease, lost in my striptease.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, almost gives it that sort of stretched out feel. So stretched that it's like actually jumping, you know? What? I love that little drum and bass sort of drum, but it's so light. Oh, come on, outro. Nice. What the hell? Gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, the feeling of that was it was kind of sexy, wasn't it? It was a little bit with that sort of drum, that 808, but with the goof, like actually like it wasn't full, it didn't sound like a fully like trappy 808 hip hoppy drum completely, but I really like that sort of halftime tempo to it. If I'm remembering that correctly. Let me hear. Yeah. It is hip hoppy, but it also is really like sensual, and also the way she's doing her voice. It's so fun. She's actually played with her voice so much throughout this album, really adding so much character to it, and to each song adding character. It's like she's just genuinely experimented with her voice and just done lots of fun things with it. She knows she can sing, so this time she is like not just singing. She's adding flavor and character, which I feel like I've said so many times and just in different ways in different moments, but it's because it's so prevalent. But yeah, I've really loved all the musicality of that one. A little drum and bass sound. Yeah, I won't go into all that because I basically was saying it throughout, but I'm borderline. It's getting late. I feel alive. I want to show you I've got a birthmark on my mind. I think you'll like it. Arch my spine and just a shoulder. Titilize me. Titilize. Is it titillizes? Titillizes on me. I ride. You want to read my every line and I don't mind. So even her saying, I've got a birthmark on my mind, I think you'll like it. I like that because we've heard in songs before where people go, oh, she's got a birthmark in a place that no one else can see, or I have a birthmark, I can show you that is private. You know, it's almost like a flirtatious thing to say, but she's saying this birthmark is on my mind. I think you'll like it. You're going to be able to find that hidden place in my mind. She's making it again kind of sexy, the Eusexua of it all, right? It's not just about liberating your pain and like through dance and so on, but it's also an intimacy to releasing who you are to someone and having someone connect to you through knowing you better in a very intimate way. Okay, late nights, my sternum stretched wide. I love that because it's like she's going, you can always picture her being like that, really like pushing out her like chest and like it's stretched wide. But what it feels like to me is not just this sort of sexual sort of image of her arching her back and being all sexy. It's actually like my heart is fully exposed. I'm so extremely vulnerable. Because if you think about it, arching your back and pushing out your chest is really showing a lot of vulnerability because you're letting your heart be so vulnerable. Anyone could like grab it, stab it, whatever. But she's saying she's doing it. She's stretching it wide. She's being so vulnerable with whoever she is with right now. And that feels great. And then she goes on to say, opening me feels like a striptease. Opening me feels like a striptease because as she is being opened up, her mind and what makes her tick is being opened up. It's like it could possibly be turning someone on, you know, like, oh, getting to know me will turn you on because it's mysterious and it's secret, you know? It's sexy to get to know someone and get to know things about someone that not everyone knows, you know? So I love that. Silk for my tears and lace for my fears. That's cool. Like silk being very smooth and soft, but also sexy for my tears and lace for my fears. Another thing that's kind of sexy for my fears is really adding like sexy sort of feelings and textures and fabrics to tears and fears. That's really cool. And also like items of clothing, like silk gloves, pulling them off like a striptease, unlacing, I don't know, like a laced up boot. You know, and like unlacing things. It's sexy, but it's literally for her vulnerabilities. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm stripping apart till my pain disappears. Opening me feels like a striptease. And maybe she's even talking to herself as well. Like, I'm stripping apart till my pain disappears. Opening me feels like a striptease. Maybe she feels sexual herself by opening up more and more and more. Because actually, the more that you close up, actually, the less sexual and intimate you will feel because you're completely closed. It shuts off so much of you. Like, it depends on what chakras you're closing in a way, I suppose, as well. And then she says, watch me flow, lost in my striptease, watch me flow. Yeah, so that feels like she's saying, you can watch me as I am lost in my striptease. I am lost in the beauty of opening up, but you can watch me and enjoy it too. We can enjoy that together. Oh, how amazing. Don't mind me, I'm just going to be eating some watermelon as we go. I feel like after all that dancing, I needed a little pick-me-up. Okay, so the next song is called 24-Hour Dog. What an interesting title. The first thing that jumped to my mind was someone having a dog only for 24 hours and then discarding of it, which is a terrible thing. But then another thing, it reminded me of thinking of like 24-hour dog as in like being like constantly like top dog, 24-hour top dog sort of thing. Let's just hear it and find out, shall we? This is the second to last song. That's crazy. I've literally ran through this album, I feel. Right, okay, let's do it.
free for anything you wish for. So work me to satisfy the core of your mind, right? So what you want.
I did also have this thought too, like being a 24-hour dog, like maybe it's like some sort of submissive energy, especially after watching the Perfect Stranger music video where like there was a part where she was like a table and it's like a sort of submissive energy. I did think that too.
Right, so what you want me to do? You love chores, distract me from my worst flaws. Still guilty that is getting me high. Please don't call my name when I submit to you this way. I'm a dog for you. I'm just this way for you. I bend more than what I thought was possible. Me in shapes that make you please. It eases up my mind and helps me leave my power behind.
Typical Capricorn.
To you this way.
I would know I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a dog for you.
Why do these bits kind of make me think of a dog? Like, do you think that's purposeful?
Please don't call my name, and I submit to you this way. I'm a dog for
It really does feel like she's like, woof, woof. Pretty, really gorgeous sounds there. I was just thinking, like, I imagine like the people who love Arca and so on probably really are enjoying this album because it has such nice production in like an Arca way. I wonder who produced this album. I haven't even looked, which is crazy of me. Apparently FKA TWIGS is a producer, and I can imagine a lot of her inspirations were from Arca, considering she's worked with Arca in the past. Lovely, gorgeous. Not just Arca though, it's reminding me of a few people, but I'm like blanking a little bit. You know, maybe a little bit of Sega Bodega, because I mentioned Earth Eater earlier as well, which was, yeah. But yeah, all sorts. Who produced the whole album? Was it just FK Twigs produced the whole thing? Because that's fucking incredible. She's done an amazing job. Yeah, that was very gentle, very gorgeous. I wouldn't say that was my favourite on the album, but that's okay. Let's go through the lyrics. 1, 2, what do you want me to do? 3, 4, anything you wish for. I'm a slave for your design. So work me to satisfy the core of your mind, right? So what do you want me to do? Your love chores distract me from my worst flaws, setting free the softest parts of me, get dangerous sometimes, feel guilty that it's getting me high. Oh, I don't like that. Feel guilty that it's getting me high. Gets dangerous sometimes, feel guilty that it's getting me high. She's saying like, you know, she's a little bit into the danger. And she even says in Perfect Stranger, I love the danger. She likes a little bit of danger. Maybe she likes a little bit of a bad boy. Maybe she likes to be treated a little badly sometimes. And like, obviously that's not a good thing, but she's being very vulnerable here and just explaining that's what she likes, even though, and then she feels guilty for it. But it's also not a terrible thing because she goes on to say in the second chorus, it's true, I'm just this way for you. I bend more than what I thought was possible, me in shapes to make you pleased. It eases up my mind and helps me leave my power behind. So in a way, it's not necessarily toxic. She might feel guilty about liking it because maybe it feels like it should be toxic. But part of her, you know, wants to submit when in the rest of her life, she feels extremely powerful and maybe overwhelmed by like how much power she has and responsibility, and maybe being told what to do, being told how to be, all those things can feel like a release as well, a Eusexua sort of release from the tension she holds in her body of the overwhelmingness of responsibilities of her life, right? And isn't that why a lot of people go to like dominatrix and stuff? Because they're usually powerful men in like high business, like CEOs or whatever, who go to these things. They want to be submissive to someone because it restores a balance. I fully understand it. And the reason I said typical Capricorn is because it's literally said about Capricorns. And even Twigs has said, like, why do I have to be a freak in the, no, why can't I be a freak in the sheets when I'm already like a boss? Why, no, what did you say? I'm already a boss in a week, so why can't I be a freak in the sheets or something? I can't remember what she said. It's something like, why do I have to be a boss in the sheets when I'm already a boss in the week or something? You know what I'm saying, you know what I'm on about. But she even says that. She's always felt this way. She's always been this way. This does not mean that she is open to being abused, hurt, and everything like that, because we know that she has gone through some horrible things with guys. And maybe she will fall for someone that is toxic here and there because of this sort of submissive part of her personality, but that doesn't mean that's what she wants in that way. She wants it to be a consensual agreement between two people where she feels dominated but also protected, also cared for, also very much respected too. I understand. I do. I don't think I'd go as far as to say that I feel this way in a very strong level. But I do feel like when I'm in a relationship, there are parts of me that really likes to be a little bit submissive and vulnerable here and there, because it does feel good to let go of all the power and strength you hold. There's a bit of like femininity to it that feels great. And I say that because of obviously society has made feminine feel like they're weak and vulnerable, but then we're also now made to feel like we have to be strong and independent and all those things, when actually, why can't we be a little bit of both sometimes? But yeah, she's gone a step further and being like literally calling herself a dog for this person, which I don't think I could ever say. I could never say, I'm a dog for you, babe. Hell no. There's just no way I could be like that, if I'm honest, because I just think I'd laugh. I'd just be like, hello, I'm your little puppy. Can you take me for a walk, please? I'm not saying she's actually doing all that. I know it's a bit more metaphoric, but maybe she is. Maybe she likes to be on a lead and walk around the house and, you know, maybe she's into whatever they call it, puppy play or whatever. Each to their own. But yeah, lovely song. Last song. Gosh, last song. That's crazy. And not only is it the last song, but it's also my last melon piece. So let's do this. Wanderlust.
By the way, the film was crazy. I hate the cast, the aesthetic's crazy. Album's way too long though. I make it just the same, but with all the lyrics gone. I get violent in a rage when I'm sad alone. I can criticize the world when I'm sad at home. In bed, no makeup on my face, filter covered up my lows. If I don't wake up Monday morning, I'll make it up to you, babe. Baby, see me in the pure wanderlust. Hold tight, give me pure wanderlust.
Wow.
Give me pure wanderlust.
Her voice is soaring.
My life in motion.
I love the autotune here.
Music's in motion.
That's so cool.
I get violent in a rage when I'm sad alone. If I don't wake up Monday morning, I'll make it up to you, babe.
I hope it doesn't mean if I don't wake up Monday morning, as in dying. Hope not.
But I'm here, but I'm lost in the pure wanderlust.
We're rising. Okay.
When the sky's not enough, just in the light. It's alright to be the light, to cross the sea. You've one life to live, do it freely. It's your choice to
True.
break off, believe in it. I'll be
Yeah.
in my head if you need me. See me
Ooh.
when I'm here,
So heavenly.
but I'm lost. Give me pure wonderlust.
Wow. What do we think of that for our last song? I quite like it, but I'm also undecided on it yet. I quite like it because, like, yeah, it's nice to end it on, like, the words of it I really like. Maybe it's not as a explosive or interesting, cool, fun sound. Like, it didn't end on, like, a party kind of song, but I don't think it was meant to, of course. But I want to know what you thought of it as a last song. I'd love to know, actually, because, yeah, I'm kind of here and there about it. I don't really have an opinion on what I think of that as a last song, but I did like the song. Let's have a look at the lyrics, though. By the way, the film was brazy, or is it crazy? Meant to say crazy. I don't know. Hate the cast, but the aesthetics. Oh no, yeah. The film was brazy. I don't even know what brazy means. What the hell does brazy mean? Brazy, brazy. Brazy is a slang term that means crazy. It's commonly used in online forums and has been popularized by the Bloods gang. It's also been adopted by the gaming community. Okay, I've never heard that before. And I'm chronically online, but here I go, not knowing a thing. Yeah, by the way, the film was brazy. I hate the cast, but the aesthetic's crazy. Album's way too long, though. Like, who's she talking about? Is she on about... Is this like she's talking about herself? And these are her thoughts? Or are they meant to be... Is she talking about our thoughts? Because the album is not too long at all. Someone wrote on Genius, 11 tracks and 42 minutes. Be serious, girl. So true. It is not too long. It is not way too long at all. I was thinking, is she on about us? Because that was not a long album. In fact, that was a perfect length album. I don't like albums that are actually, well, I do like albums that are over an hour, but that wouldn't be my preferred length. But I do suppose that's coming from a reactor's sort of point of view, because obviously, if it's too long, it gets tiring to react. But because I'm already tired now, I've been filming for an hour and a half. Sometimes my videos go until 2.5 hours. So this is a short one, but I am tired. But that's also because I'm in pain. I'd make it just the same, but with all the lyrics gone. That's interesting too. Like, she'd make this album just the same with all the lyrics gone? Or is she on about her sat in her room listening to an album, watching a movie, and kind of just judging and criticising, not in a terrible way, not in a bad way, but, you know, just observing and having an opinion. I get violent and enraged when I'm sat alone. I can criticise the world when I'm sat at home in bed. Okay, yeah, no makeup on my face, filter covered up my lows. Yeah, so she's saying, yeah, I can get violent and enraged when I'm sat alone, like looking at her phone, looking at all these different things, being all angry and like upset and having opinions and so many things flooding her brain and whatever, just on her own in her bed. And I really do think it counts to having like a phone screen in front of you and looking through social media. Then she says, if I don't wake up Monday morning, I'll make it up to you, babe. I don't know what that means. Like, it feels like she's saying, if I die, I'll make it up to you when we're all dead. I don't know. But maybe she's also saying, if I have a lie-in on Monday, I'll make it up to you, because I really need a lie-in, because all I've been doing is working, and I just need a lie-in. I need some self-care. See me when I'm here, but I'm lost, in the pure wanderlust. Hold tight when a sky's not enough. Give me pure wanderlust. Yeah, let's have a look. What does wanderlust exactly mean? A strong desire to travel, apparently. So... see me when I'm lost in the pure wanderlust. So like if she's lost in a desire to travel. Hold tight when the sky's not enough. Oh, so she's wanting to like travel up to the sky. Maybe she's wanting to travel, wanderlust of like desire to travel through her mind, through her like feelings and thoughts. Give me pure wanderlust. yeah, maybe she's saying, get me off this phone, get me off of like reading comments, reading criticisms of herself, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I genuinely don't. I see my life in motion, mistakes in motion, misplaced emotions. I got violent in a rage when I'm sat alone. Yeah. So it's like when she's on her own, she can see everything play out. All her emotions, what like mistakes, all her memories basically are flooding. Understandable. I'm the sort of person that has that as well. Yeah, and then she says, Keshinai. Keshinai means undecided or I will not decide in Japanese. This is the second use of Japanese in a song on the album. Yeah, it is. Really random. Did she spend some time in Japan or something? Or is she just a lover of the Japanese culture? I don't know. It's all right to be the light across the sea, to want to ride the higher tides. You've one life to live, do it freely. It's your choice to break or believe in it. I'll be in my head if you need me, right here if you need me. Is being in her head. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to tie it into the album too, of the whole thing of, you know, wanting to connect, people know who she is, like in an intimate way, but also releasing her pain through dance and music. And so here we're saying, so her being in her head sounds like it could be a positive thing in this song, because it feels like she is becoming a bit more confident with her self and her mind and like her pains and stuff. I don't know. I'm so tired now that my brain isn't braining and I've got a headache and all sorts. So I can't do it. My brain, it won't allow me. See me when I'm here, but I'm lost in the pure wanderlust. Right there if you need me. Who fucking knows, mate? Let's have a look. Lusting for the endless voyage that both life and death have to offer as the conclusion to Eusexua. Wanderlust sees Twigs go beyond the material, telling her love to find her, even if she is lost in the immaterial. I love that. So basically what it's saying is, if I'm lost in the immaterial, you know, looking at like social media, like kind of what I mentioned at the very start, like, come find me, I'll be here if you need me, just come find me, pull me out, maybe pull me out of it so that we can, yeah, just pull me out of it. This track sheds the club inspired aesthetics that adorn the rest of the album, centering instead on Twigs' voice. She's singing at an unusually low pitch given her characteristic soprano and a gentle acoustic. When the synths and drums start to pour in, it's like a summer rain, a perfect conclusion to an incredible album. Yeah, lovely. Someone said, I can once again hear Ray of Light references in the production and rhythm of the bridge. Absolutely. There's so much Madonna sound to this. I think I mentioned Madonna in my reaction to Eusexua, I think, and maybe Perfect Stranger too, definitely. Yeah, I hear that, and the 90s sounds too. So I do think that If I Don't Wake Up Monday Morning is about death in a way, because she, even in that description, it was saying about life and death. Maybe she's like got this feeling of being okay with the fact of dying. Like she's maybe come to a acceptance with death. I have too, actually. I've been on a big journey of accepting that we die, and I can now say that I'm totally fine with it. Like absolutely fine with that. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, anyway, my brain is completely fried now, I have to admit. I just got a headache, I'm in pain. It's a whole ass thing. But if you enjoyed this video, then please do subscribe, like, comment, all those lovely things. Become a patron. It means so much. And you can watch this video entirely uncut, as well as the music videos that I've reacted to. But other than that, have a wonderful day, and I shall see you next time. Bye.